so I've got a few things that I might play around with today.
Yeah, cool.
Okay, so I've got some Rosewater. This one, it's so funny. Have a read. It sends you to a higher vibration.
What does it say?
Water's been vortexed.
Magnetized to raise the energy to a higher vibration that we believe to be more beneficial. Oh, it's so good.
Yeah. It's really cheap, which is why I bought it, but it is good. It smells really good.
It does.
So I've just got some Rosewater on a cotton pad and I'm just taking that across Lucy's face just to take off any grease or dirt that might have been sitting there. You cleanse your face this morning. What do you think your main concern is?
About my skin?
Yeah.
I guess it's just unpredictable. And pimples still pop up all the time, even though I'm 28.
Then I've got Pixie Glow Tonic Glycolic Exfoliating Toner. So this is quite gentle. So even though it sounds scary because it's an acid, it's actually really quite gentle on the skin. So I don't have any issues with using it on a client. So skin's all ready. Weleda Skin Food. This is like a really natural product. They've been around since the 70s and it's amazing. Smell that?
Yeah, that's nice too.
So it's super thick. So I really start in the areas where I want the most glow and then I'll just really work out the product from there into other areas. Sometimes I do use brushes on people with the moisturizers and things, but I find that the Skin Food is much easier playing with the fingers. Super nourishing and really sort of brings dehydrated, difficult skin back to life. Just going to work that in just a little bit just to really get it into the skin with a flat top kabuki brush. And I'll use the same brush for the foundation in a minute. Okay, so I'm going to use a combination of MAC Face and Body foundation from NYX Professional, which is called Total Control Dropper. I might hold it down there instead of in front of your face. And I'm just going to add a little bit of this to the MAC Face and Body. So just going for a really fairly light coverage, keeping that glow. I'm going to go in and build up some coverage in some areas where Lucy needs it, but otherwise the rest of her face doesn't need a lot. Of the Kat Von D Lock It In Concealer. I'm just using a really small amount of this, just in the areas to give a little bit more coverage. So for Lucy, that's across the top of the nose, and down here and slightly under the eyes. But really, might do a little bit of pinpoint concealing on a few blemishes and spots, but apart from that, keeping the skin really natural. Okay, so I'm just going to go and do a little bit of pinpoint concealing with that same Kat Von D concealer, just using the most minuscule amount. Start with a teeny tiny little detail brush and just going in on some of these areas. So what I tend to do is put the product on and let it set for a second, and we'll come back to it. So I've barely got any on my brush. We don't want to make these areas stand out or look really cakey. And then what I do is come back with my finger and just tap around. So we'll come back to complexion once I've done the rest of the face. Just got a little disposable mascara, spoolie one. I'm just brushing through brows to get out any of the foundation product that was in there. Did you pluck the hell out of them when you were a teenager? Like me? Like
yes, I did. Definitely.
This is just a product from a kit. It's just the Maybelline Brow Drama Sculpting Brow Gel, but really you can use anything. So one of my tricks is to go in with this product first, let it dry, and then come back with a pencil if you need it. This highlights any gaps, and it's much easier to go in with a pencil if you've let it dry. So just pushing the brow hairs up where I want them to go. And we'll come back in with a pencil maybe later, just to give a bit more definition. What are you feeling for your eyes?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, usually I just put on mascara, and if it's a special occasion, I will do a bit of liquid eyeliner.
Ooh.
I know. Whoa.
So,
yeah.
Maybe we'll do some eyeshadow, sort of.
Yeah.
Keep it quite simple.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do I want to do this? Yes, I want to do this.
Yeah.
I've got a MAC Paintpot in the colour Groundwork, and I'm just going to use that as a bit of a eyeshadow primer. Just using sort of a fairly small detailer brush, mainly focusing the product down at the roots. So this product dries fairly quickly, so your blending does have to happen in the moment. Definitely do one eye at a time. So I've got the Fenty Beauty Matchstix in Trippin.
By Rihanna.
So yes, Fenty by Rihanna. And I've also got the brush that goes with that as well. But what I'm going to do is put it on the back of my hand first, and then just use the brush to pick up a bit of colour. Just close for me. And it just has a really pretty peachy glow across the lid. I think we're going to go in with some, what colour are your eyes?
Green with the blue on the outside.
Yeah. So I think I'm going to go for a coppery sort of look. So this will help sort of blend that colour out into it. So I'm going to use one colour from the Zoeva Caramel Melange palette. I just think it has the best name.
Melange.
Melange. So this colour looks a bit scary.
It looks nice.
But we're going to use it as a base. So this is the colour here called Aftertaste, which is this really lovely, like, sort of like peachy, orangey, like verging on watermelon colour, which is going to provide a nice base for our copper. So just going in with a Real Techniques, what is this called? Basic shadow brush. So just starting to deepen up that colour, really focusing it on the outer corner. I'm going to slightly wing it out. aftertaste colour under Lucy's eyes, so I'll get you to look up for me. I've just got this on a little detail brush. Professional. Oh, and it's a mess. It's dirty. This is great. This is going so well. This is a MAC palette. Bunch of different colours in it. Don't know what this one's called, but I will get it out later and have a look, and I'll write it in the description box.
Yes.
So it's this beautiful shimmery coppery colour.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah. It's quite pretty.
Very
So I've got a flat shadow brush. And I've just loaded that up, tapped off the excess. And I'm going to lay that over the top of that aftertaste colour. There we are. And notice I'm leaving the inner corner empty of colour. And I'm really focusing on the outer corner and winging it out slightly. Just look up for me.
And why is that, Sam?
Why
we leave the inside?
So wherever we put colour, it's going to take away a sense of space. So we can trick things. So I know your eyes are a little bit close together. They're beautiful. It's always like, it's not meant to be like an insult. It's just the way your face is. And it's gorgeous.
Yeah.
But we're going to try and create that space in there. So I'm going to come in with a really light shimmery colour to give that sort of highlight, give that sense of space.
Yeah, cool.
And I'm drawing it out the other side.
I love that.
To sort of give that, and it, you know, hopefully it works. But we'll see. It's quite dramatic. I mean, you wouldn't wear this to the shops.
No, no. This is good, Sam.
Just coming in with that same brush that I had my aftertaste colour on before. And just blending that out. Not blending the colour itself, just blending the edges. Because we don't want to take away that intensity. We just want to make sure there's no sharp edges. I'm going to go back to the Zoeva Caramel Melange palette. I'm coming with this colour here, which is called Finish Sensual.
Oh.
I know, all this aftertaste, Universal Delight starts off.
Oh my god.
Starts off
so
Finish
sexual.
Sensual. I know, so sexual.
Ugh.
Edible Gem. Liquid Centre.
Oh my god.
I know, it's so rude.
Hmm.
So, going to focus this colour along the lash line at the top. Going to start to build up some intensity there, and I'm starting with this one. So I have, using the Universal Delight colour from the Zoeva palette on a fluffy brush, and I'm just going to use that to really buff out those edges on the eyeshadow. Aftertaste colour, which I think is also quite sexual.
Yes.
What's going on? I want a job naming eyeshadows.
Yes.
I feel like I'd be really good at
I
it.
think you'd be really good at it, Sam.
Okay.
Just roll off the tongue.
I have no evidence to suggest that I would be good at it. Like literally, but I think I would be. Finish Sensual colour again, just on this short sort of little blending brush, and again I'm just taking that close to the lash line. in the inner corner and blending it out into that copper colour. Just look up for me. Universal Delight from the Weleda palette on a clean fluffy brush. Just look up for me. I'm just using a Q-tip just to clean up underneath a little bit. So I'm just going to take a little bit more of the Kat Von D Lock It In concealer on a flat shadow brush. It's taking a really sort of small amount of product to start with. Just look up for me. And I'm just going to clean up under the eye a little bit. You can actually drag it up, and it does help to clean up around the eyeshadow, and you can blend out your edges. So it's a good trick. If you feel like you've made terrible mistakes with your eyeshadow, concealer all the way. Then what you can do is you can take a clean Q-tip and just run it over those edges. Just going to go a bit more concealer around the nose. So I've let the foundation really sort of settle in. So now we can see the areas that has really, of your skin that's really drunk it up, because that does tend to happen. Some areas it's going to sink in more than others. Just add a little bit more definition to the brows. Instead of using a pencil, I'm going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills. I mean, she's such a culty product and such a culty brand. And almost like don't like using it, because I'm like, oh, everybody's like, oh my god, Anastasia Beverly Hills.
Anastasia.
But I mean, you can't deny that the products are like actually just genuinely good. So I've got really tiny little liner brush here. I'm loading it up with product, you can see here, and I'm really flattening out the brush, so I'm getting a very fine edge. And then I can use that edge to hopefully draw on some fine hairs. Just to give a bit more brow drama, you know. I do love a dramatic brow. My life goals is to have Brooke Shields eyebrows.
Who?
Brooke Shields?
Who's that?
You don't know who Brooke Shields is?
No.
She's like this 90s like brow babe. She's married to Andre Agassi for years.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
What did she do?
She's an actress.
Oh.
You'd know
I'll
her
have to
face.
Google her.
She's got like the best brows in Hollywood.
Really?
Yeah. I like drama with my makeup, not my life and my relationships.
True that, sister.
So I'm going to curl those lashes. I'm going to use a little bit of this Ben Nye Luxury Powder in the colour Buff. A very large fluffy brush. Ooh.
Ooh.
And this is really smaller brush, allows you to really focus where you want the product. And I'm just taking that through the centre. I don't want to knock out this really glowing complexion that we've worked for. All-time favourite blush product ever. I use it on my face every day. It's the Glossier Cloud Paint in Beam. Have you heard of Glossier?
No, not at all.
Oh, so good.
And what does it do? Sorry, Sam.
It's a cream blush. So just putting it on with a brush and just blending out with my fingers. So it's this beautiful sort of warmy, peachy orangey, glowy shade. And I love using the cream blush. I just find it's, I don't know, they look nicer on the skin, they look part of your skin as opposed to being this powder product that's sitting on top. You can really sort of blend them in. Big sort of powder brush. I've got the MAC Matte Bronzer. Another MAC product. This is Mineralise Skin Finish in the colour Soft and Gentle, which I think is kind of rude too. All these makeup products. This is a Sigma large angled contour brush, F40. Did not pay for this brush. I didn't steal it. Maybe I did pay for it. It came in something.
Oh,
like
it's a really nice one.
Came in like a Bella, nice, a Bella box. It's super soft, right?
Mm. That one felt really nice.
Mecca Cosmetica Lip Delicious Hydrating Lip Perfectant. I'm just taking a little bit of this on a Q-tip and just running that over the lips. I've got this MAC 6 Necessary Nudes palette. I'm finding all these names really like aggressively sexual today. I don't know what's going on with that.
No, but they are.
Yeah.
They just so are.
They really are. Where is, okay, so what are we feeling? I think I'm going to use Honey Love. I'm just taking a small amount out of the palette on a little palette knife here. Back of my hand. I'm actually going to blend it in with the rest of that lip balm product that I had on there before. Okay, I think that's everything.
Good wax.
I don't think there's anything else.
Murdoch, you are the best.
I don't think there's anything else that I could put on your face. The only thing that I might just do, what I'm going to do is just get Lucy to look straight ahead at me with your eyes open. Yep. And I'm just going to take that orangey copper tone just up a little bit higher than the crease, because you have quite a deep crease. And we just want to make sure that we've got an evenness of the colour. And then I'm going to do the same on the other side. This is a really good tip for hooded eyes. Most eyeshadow gets done with your eyes closed, but if you've got a deep crease and hooded eyes, it's really good to check things when your eyes are open and you're looking straight ahead.
That makes so much sense.
Yeah.
Oh, it does look good.
It's just this really lovely, soft, flushy. You should have seen me the other day when I was filming that video by myself. I'd be like, a blood. I have lost the ability to like use words. Lucky we can edit this shit.
How are you going to remember what you put on this side to put on that one?
I just know.
See, what the fuck? And we're back in action.